Hello, my name's Keith Bailey. I'm back to do my NFC update. I did my AFC video a couple minutes ago, and I'm here to do my NFC one. My NFC one isn't nearly as good as my AFC predictions, and as a matter of fact, my predictions for the NFC at this point are just a complete mess. It's ridiculous how much of a mess it is. I'll start in the AFC North. I had the Chicago Bears going 5-11. Right now they're 6-4, so they're not. That's not going to happen. Even with a backup quarterback, you know. I mean, good for Chicago. They surpassed my expectations. Minnesota, I would say I kind of got right. I had them going 7-9. I didn't think they were going to be this bad, but I did have them missing the playoffs. They're I think 2-8 right now, and 7-9. I know that's a long ways off, but compared to the rest of this crap, this is probably as on as I am. Third or second place, I had Detroit. I had them going 8-8. I said in my video, sometimes you have to take that step back in order to take that step forward. Well, it looks like Detroit took their step forward because of the luxury of Aaron Rodgers going down and Jay Cutler going down to injuries. So, as a result, the Detroit Lions are right now 6-4, which to 8-8, you know what? It's possible, but I think they're going to win that division because Green Bay, which was my 2 seed, I had them going 12-4. That's not happening. They're 5-5 now. But let's all be honest. We all had the Packers in the playoffs. Every single one of us. Maybe 98% of the U.S. who watches football population had the Packers going to the playoffs. When you get your star quarterback injured, there's nothing you can really do about it. So I had that one wrong. Next, the South. I had Carolina going 5-11, and they've made me a believer. I believe in Cam Newton, and I thought they were going to break it. They did not. It looked like they were going to. They started 1-3, but they really turned it on. So good for them. I love Carolina. They're actually one of my favorite teams, but got that one wrong. I also got the Saints wrong. I had the Saints going 7-9. I didn't think they were going to be back so soon. And right now they're 7-3, so in order for that to happen, they would have to lose their next 6 games. And they're right now the 2 seed in the NFL playoffs. Next up, I had the Bucks as the 5 seed in the playoff. No, the 6 seed in the playoffs. I had them going 10-6. Boy, was I wrong about that one. They have won 2 straight games, but they totally just blown everything. Everyone expected them to do pretty good, and they've just played like crap. So, Tampa Bay, you guys suck. And my big winner, I had the Atlanta Falcons going 11-5, winning the NFC South. What a laugher! They're 2-8 right now, and I had them going 11-5. So you guys do the math yourselves. To the NFC East, I had the Eagles in 4th place, and they're leading the division right now. So good for the Eagles. They're 6-5 right now. I had them going 4-12. It's Chip Kelly's first year. I didn't think they were going to be so good so fast. I didn't think that offense would quite catch on with the NFL. 3rd place, I have Dallas. They're 5-5 right now. What can I say? I had Dallas before in my picks. I think I had them going 7-9, so they're kind of on pace, I guess. 2nd place, I had Washington. I had them going 9-7. That's probably not going to happen this year. Actually, no, that will not happen this year. Redskins are 3-7 right now. So the only way that happens is if they win out. It's just been an awful season for Robert Griffin III. Sophomore slump, a season he wants to forget. I did have them missing the playoffs, though, so that's something I actually got right. Giants. I had them winning the division. You know what? That's still not out of the question with the way they've been playing recently. I had the Giants going 10-6. That's what the record is now. 4-6. Guess how many straight wins they've had? 4. So watch they do go 10-6. Watch it happen. I'll feel like a genius. But yeah, the Giants are out of it by no means. So watch out for them. As for the NFC West, I had the Cardinals going 5-11. I had them losing a lot of close games. Turns out all those close games I thought they were going to lose, they're actually winning. So good for the Cardinals. They're 6-4 right now. No one is paying any attention to them whatsoever. Third place team, I had the St. Louis Rams. I believe I had them going either 7-9 or 8-8. But whatever the case, they're kind of on target for that. They've been a little inconsistent. But when your star quarterback goes down, like Green Bay, your expectations go. So, St. Louis, maybe. Next, the 49ers. I had them going 14-2 in my first video, and they're 6-4 right now. They've lost close games to the Panthers. They've lost a close game to the Saints. So, you know what? Off season for them. They're still in that 6th seed, but they have a couple of red hot teams on their ass. So, watch out for San Francisco. I think they're going to be playing pissed off. I just don't see a scenario where they don't make it to the playoffs. I don't see the Cardinals taking that spot from them. I would worry about Green Bay, however. They do get Aaron Rodgers back. And then I had the Seahawks going 11-5. They're 10-1 right now, so they're gonna surpass my prediction of 11-5 with ease. They're the 1 seed right now in the NFL playoffs. So those are my predictions when the season began for the NFC. Definitely not as good as the AFC by any means. As a matter of fact, the only 2 teams I got right in the playoffs are the Seahawks and the 49ers. I just swapped places with them. In my picks, I had the Niners the 1 seed, the Seahawks the 5 seed, I think. Yeah, they were the 5 seed. And then right now it's Niners are the 6 seed, which is, I guess it isn't exactly flip-flop, but I had one of them being the 1 seed either way. But a very, very crazy year in the NFL nonetheless. You have one more thing I do want to talk about are the teams, the 8 NFL teams that are vying for position to get that 6th seed in the AFC. Let me put it this way. If you're a fan of the Dolphins, the Jets, the Browns, the Steelers, the Titans, the Chargers, the Raiders, and who's that other one? Let's see. Who do I got? I got Jets. I got Dolphins, Browns, Ravens. That's one. Jets, Dolphins, Browns, Ravens, Steelers, Titans, Raiders, and Chargers. If you're a fan of one of those 8 teams, you are a fool if you're comfortable. As a matter of fact, any fan of those 8 teams right now is not comfortable with that 6th seed. And bet you most of you guys don't even think that your favorite team will make the playoffs. Well, guess what? One of them will. And it's going to catch whoever the fan is of that team by surprise a little bit. You have the schizophrenic Jets, who you don't even know what they're going to do on a weekly basis. You have the Ravens, who are the defending Super Bowl champs but are 4-6. The Dolphins, who are falling apart. I mean, look at it this way. The 2 best teams right now and vying for that spot are the 5-5 Jets, who are schizophrenic as all hell, and the Miami Dolphins, who have lost. They're just a mess. The Miami Dolphins are a complete and total mess right now. And those are the 2 teams that are on top right now, folks. And you get 4-6 teams behind them. We have some crucial games coming up next week. We have Tennessee traveling to Oakland. That's going to be a very big game featuring 2 4-6 teams. We have the Steelers traveling to play Pittsburgh. That's a very crucial game involving 2 4-6 teams. And then you have the Jets, who are 5-5, traveling to play the defending Super Bowl champion Ravens. And if the Ravens win that game, all hell breaks loose if the Ravens win that game. Everything we all knew just gone. Because then you're going to, if Miami loses to Carolina, it's bound to happen. You know what? Then you have a whole mess of teams vying for that 6 seed, and the leader of that team, the leader of that 6 seed, is going to have a 5-6 record. So that's what I have to say about the AFC 6 seed. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love doing these videos, and I'll see you guys next time. I'll do my power rankings, and I will do my picks and my recap as soon as the game's over, which I'm going to go downstairs and watch right now. Peace out.